All right, day 3 of Feel Hot Fast, we are talking about the secret weapon, not just for fat loss, but for mood, energy, confidence, and honestly, just feeling hot. Okay, and this is the least sexy part of fat loss, okay, but arguably one of the most important. Today, we are talking about your steps, your daily movement, literally every single step you take. Most of us think that our metabolism slows after 30, but I'm going to challenge you here. Does your metabolism slow or does our lifestyle slow? Okay, here's the thing. Your metabolism is just how many calories your body needs in a day to function. Your metabolism isn't something that can be broken or fixed. It is literally just the amount of energy, calories, that your body needs. Okay, so how do we speed this up? We speed it up by moving more or by gaining muscle mass. Because the more muscle you have, the more, like 5 pounds of muscle, just resting, not even exercising, needs more calories to sustain it than 5 pounds of fat. So the more muscle you have, the more expensive your body is calorie wise, but also just the more you move. And I'm not talking about high intensity exercise. I'm talking about fidgeting, moving, steps, walking up and down the stairs. Okay. I promise you, your metabolism isn't slowing with age. It's just slowing because we slow as we age, right? We tend to move less. But I know women in their 70s with fast metabolisms because they still have an active lifestyle. Okay. And again, this doesn't mean going to the gym 6, 7 days a week. I'm literally just talking about steps. And most women underestimate how powerful simply just walking more can be for, yes, dropping fat, right? It burns more calories than you think, but also just boosting your mood, reducing anxiety, helping you get out of your own damn head and just feeling confident and energized. On the flip side, when you're not moving your body consistency, like I said, your metabolism slows down, your mind is foggy, you have more cravings, and most of the times we just feel sluggish and heavy. Okay. The worst part is that you start to believe the story that there's just something wrong with you, right? Your metabolism is broken, your metabolism has slowed, when really your body just needs momentum. Okay. Like so many of my clients come to me and tell me how much better they feel once they start getting 8 to 10K steps in a day. Like, yes, they feel a little bit leaner, but also just happier, less bloated, and more in tune with their body. Okay, so let's break this down. NEAT, which is our non-exercise activity thermogenesis, again, just means all the movement you do in a day that isn't a workout, right? So this is walking around, cleaning, dancing in your kitchen, taking the stairs. This is a major part of your metabolism. The more you move throughout the day, the more calories your body burns without adding stress or exhaustion. Okay. And here's the other part is that movement is momentum. Movement creates energy, right? When you're feeling off, anxious, or stuck, move your body. Get it out. Walk, dance, shake, stretch, right? Take phone calls outside. It literally shifts your nervous system, but also it creates energy. When we move, it literally shifts our physical and energetic state. Okay. And most of us, we're waiting for motivation to come, to fall from the sky. But I don't know if you've ever noticed this, it doesn't work that way. Motivation is a feeling, and we create different feelings through action. And one of the easiest ways to create motivation is through walking, right? The more you walk, the more you're going to literally get that energy flowing in your body and the better you're going to feel. There's a reason they say that the hardest exercise, the hardest part of working out is getting your ass up off the couch and getting started because it's creating that momentum. When you are at a dead stop, it feels harder to move, but a body in motion stays in motion. Okay, so if you want more motivation, move more because the more you move, the more your body craves movement and the easier it gets. The best part is you don't have to start with anything crazy, right? You don't have to start with 30-minute walks. Like what I recommend is pick the same time of day every single day and go for a walk. Maybe you start with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you have. But just doing this is going to help create the habit of walking, of moving. It's going to get the momentum ball rolling, but it's also going to help take the thinking out. Like when you walk at the same time every single day, you don't have to think about it. Eventually, it will become something that you just do. Okay, so like I said, start small here, but also just look for more opportunities to move throughout the day. If you're yelling at somebody at the other end of the house, get up and go walk over to them. Take the stairs, park at the far end of the parking lot. All of these things are so old cliche, but it's because they work. Okay, now One other thing we can do is set a daily step goal. Now, this gives you a goal to aim for. It's measurable, but also I don't want you guys to think that you have to start at 10K. Okay, the truth is that every 1,000 steps has benefits, right? So every 1,000 steps you do above is going to benefit your health. Okay, but now the thing is here is I don't want you to feel like you have to jump up to 10,000 steps immediately. If you average like 3,000 steps a day, make your goal 5,000 steps a day for the first week. If you're already getting 5,000 steps a day, aim for 7. If you're already getting 7, aim for 9. Okay. The truth is, you don't need 10,000 steps a day. Yes, like if you're aiming for fat loss, obviously the more that we walk, it's going to be beneficial, right? It's going to be beneficial for us. But like health benefits top out at 7,500. Okay, so health-wise, 7,500 is more than enough. And if you are only doing 3,000, it's going to really help your body. It's going to help you burn more calories, right? But just pick a goal that is about 2,000 steps above what you're doing now, and then slowly increase it. This is going to make it easier to do, but it's also just going to make you feel better. Okay, and the best part is that this is one of those things that you can start today. You don't need equipment, you don't need anything fancy, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to move. Okay, the difference between the version of you who feels stuck, the one who feels confident and has motivation, might just be an extra 3,000 steps a day. Okay, so get outside, move the energy, and watch how fast things start to shift. Right, so your homework today is set your step goal for the week and just try to get it in. Look for what time of day you can do your walks and then add in more steps throughout the day. I promise you, the more you do this, the more motivated you're going to feel, the more momentum you're going to have, the easier it's going to be to move and get those workouts in. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 4.